Life is about choices, and the choices and decisions that you have made have led you to where you are right now today. Now, if you're not happy with that, the good news is that you can change it. But step number one, in order to un-F your life, is stop lying to yourself and blowing smoke up your ass and thinking that it's somebody else's responsibility. Gentlemen, it's yours. And today, I'm going to help you change it. There's certain things that we choose to do that will totally derail your life and F it up for the long term. But the beautiful thing is that if you're willing to be honest, look yourself in the mirror and actually own it, own your shit, and own the responsibility that you have to fix it, you can do that. But it takes you being honest, which is the first step in order for you to un-F your life. And this honestly is the most difficult. We don't like to hear or acknowledge that we may be doing something wrong or that things and choices that we've made have not exactly turned out amazing or prevented us from doing the things that we're destined to do. But if you ever expect to un-F your life and live a life of greatness, you've got to be willing to admit it. Step number two is get away from people that enable you to be average. And what I mean by this is your friends, your family members, even your significant other. Are there people in your life that are basically not pushing you to be better, or they encourage the bad behavior? True friends push you to be better, and they're willing to possibly risk upsetting you by telling you what you need to hear as opposed to what you want to hear. But unfortunately, there are a lot of us that when we have somebody in our life that tells us the hard truth, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear something bad. We don't want to hear that we might not be doing something wrong. And what do? We run away from them and gravitate towards the people that are preventing us from living our best lives. Guys, that's effed up in and of itself. It's about getting rid of the people that are holding you down and looking and striving and reaching for the people that are willing to lift you up and help you grow in the right direction. The third step, guys, is stop living somebody else's dream. And what I mean by this is too often we allow other people's opinions to dictate and direct our future, when the truth is that it's us. It's our decision. The quickest way for you to ruin, literally ruin, your entire life is to not follow your dreams, your passion, your why. Life is about choices. If you choose to live a life that somebody else wants for you, don't be upset when 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road, you're like, why am I miserable? Why am I not happy? Why don't I love what I'm doing? The reason is because you didn't listen to you. Gentlemen, you got to trust your gut and follow you, your goal, your path, your direction, because it's none of their damn business. Number four is your body. You better exercise every single day. If you are not healthy, nothing else matters. You got to exercise every single day. You got to eat right. You got to not smoke. You got to not do drugs. You got to not drink in excess. Those 5 things are non-negotiable in my opinion. You got to exercise, eat right, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. If you're going to choose to do those things because it's a choice, then don't be mad when your body falls apart. Don't be mad when you're sitting in a hospital bed. Don't be mad when your body doesn't work anymore because you didn't use it. The next step to un-F your life is start finally taking pride and ownership in your appearance. All right? People form opinions on you based solely on the nonverbal communicating, including your grooming, your skin, your complexion, your style. You got to make sure that it is consistent with the way that you want to be received. The other thing you got to do is start taking better care of your skin. One of the quickest and easiest things that each and every one of you can do to have a better, more handsome, more aesthetic looking face is start developing a solid skincare routine. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Tiege Hanley.
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 Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley.
The best. Tiege Hanley simply is the best skincare system on the market. It gives you crazy high quality products for an incredibly crazy low price. Guys, if you are ready to finally embrace your handsomeness, take care of your skin, and do something that's gonna pay off and un-F your looks, I want you to hit that special link down below. Right now, if you go through my link, you're gonna get 30% off whichever Tiege Hanley system you grab, but you're also gonna get to grab a free gift if you go through my special link. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. All I'm gonna say is I'm jealous because it's crazy that we're giving these away. I'm gonna make it real simple for you. If you're new to skincare, you've never really taken care of your skin, start with the level 1 system. It comes with your core 4 products. Your face wash, use that twice a day to remove the oil, the dirt, the grime that builds up. Use the scrub twice a week to basically remove the top dead layer of skin and keep your pores sexy and free from blackheads and blemishes. It's also going to come with 2 moisturizers. In the AM, use the one that has an SPF of 20 to protect your face from the sun's harmful rays. And then before you go to bed, after you wash your face, the PM moisturizer, so that you're giving your skin and your face what it needs in order to rebuild, be handsome and sexy when you wake up. And that's it, level 1. But maybe you're a little bit older, more advanced, or you want to take it to the next level, go with the level 2 system, which comes with your core 4 basic products, but also the anti-aging eye cream to fight dark circles, puffiness, and also crow's feet. Or if you want to use what I use level 3, which comes with the core 4, the eye cream, but also an anti-aging serum to tighten the skin and also help irregularities, not to mention fight free radical damage. Every system comes with this. It's an instruction card that tells you what time of day to use what product, in what order, and even how much. We literally have taken all the guesswork out of looking amazing and having incredible skin. Guys, if you're ready to UNF your face, hit the link down below. Like I said, for a limited time right now, you're gonna get 30% off whichever system you wanna grab, whether or not it's level 1, level 2, level 3. You're also gonna get to grab that super badass free gift while supplies last, all right? We don't have a ton of these, but I want you to hit that link and get started because you deserve to have a handsome ass face. And gentlemen, that's what's gonna happen. Tiege Hanley makes handsome ass faces. The next way that you are gonna start to UNF your life, stop the behaviors that make you feel bad and insecure about yourself and replace them with things that make you feel confident and uplifted. What I mean by this, if you're somebody that's playing a lot of video games, or you're surfing a lot of the movies, or you're spending a lot of time on social media, right? Instead of doing that, what is a behavior that you can do that's going to give you a positive feeling about yourself? Maybe going out for a walk, maybe connecting with a friend or a family member or a loved one, or working on a business, or reading a book, or going to the gym, or like the list goes on and on and on. These habits that's positive, that will produce a positive outcome and make you feel better about yourself, is start developing a budget. If you expect to get out of debt, which is another step in you UNFing yourself, you've got to be honest with your finances. Know what's coming in, know what's going out, get a handle on it, stop the bleeding, and stop spending money on credit, aka shit you don't need. Gentlemen, it's about being honest with your purchases, living below your means. If you need to get a second job, which we'll talk about in a second. But first things first, you've got to know what's coming in. How much money are you making in a month? And then how much are you spending? And then living below your means. If you've got a bunch of high interest credit card debt, pay that off first. You've got to get out of debt, because when you have a lot of debt, you are in a position of weakness. 2 areas in our life where we spend the most amount of money is what we drive and where we live. Those 2 things. If you're somebody that wants to actually reduce their expenditure, those 2 areas can be modified. You don't need to drive that nice of a car, even though it's sexy, I get it. You don't need to live in such a nice place. Reduce those 2 things. You're going to have extra money to pay down your credit card debt, get out of debt, and then use that extra cash in order to deploy it and invest it so you can develop FU money. But Alpha, I don't make enough money. Well, then change it, which brings me to the next thing you can do in order to UNF your life. Upgrade your skill set, upgrade your resume, find something else to do. Guys, here's the thing that I just want to stress. Life is too short to spend 8, 9, 10 hours a day doing something you hate, going to a place that you hate. If you're not passionate, if you're not interested, if you're not making enough money, it's time to figure it out. We have never lived in a more amazing time. The internet has changed the game. I personally feel like every single person should have 2 income streams at least, right? Because it's a way to diversify. If you've got a job, start a side hustle. Go to Skillshare, figure out new skills, find ways to make more money. It's never been more amazing. The internet has literally changed the game. And the beautiful thing is that when you actually start thinking about some type of side hustle or another career shift, it's amazing what happens. You feel better. You also have a direction. You've got a North Star. You've got something to actually work towards in order to go and achieve. And this is actually going to make you feel better. It's also going to give you inspiration. It's going to make you feel uplifted, successful, and happy. For me, the challenges make life amazing, right? If it was easy, if everything was like plug and play, it'd be boring. You'd get bored. Your life would have no meaning. It's the challenges. It's the things that you've got to strive and work hard for that are the most rewarding. And then when you get them, guess what? You've got to adjust. You've got to change in order to set a new direction or a new North Star. I don't want you to live an average life. I don't want you to be mediocre. I want you to live your most amazing life that is full of incredible experiences, incredible relationships, and incredible accomplishments. You need to do it. It's your choice. And the way that you start, gentlemen, is by making the decision to change your life. It's time to get out of your way, gentlemen. I told you, some of the things I said, you might need to look at yourself in the mirror and actually admit. It's not easy, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but once swallowed, you can adjust and make a better decision to kick ass and ultimately unfuck your life.